Welcome, everyone. Welcome. To the Puck Drops here. Just give me 1 second so I can let everyone know that I am here and I am live. And I am and ready for the Canucks and the Senators. Are we doing the strikes? Oh, no. Let's not start with this again. Seriously, since Captain whatever his name is isn't here, I like that he was trying to hang on, but let's try not to do the strikes because it was really annoying. Welcome, Brandon. Welcome, Saludo. I am here, and it's good to see you. As you know, one of my teams in Vancouver. We've got a super important game for the Canucks at home. They host. I am a fan of the Rangers, but look at this. Okay, I have a bunch of friends who may or may not come onto the stream who are big Rangers fans. I'm actually a Devils fan first, so... But the Rangers have a good team. They just got to get stuff. They just got to get it going. Once they get it going, they'll be really good this season. Kind of like Vancouver. Yeah, we can talk really about whatever we want. Hey, go Caps! What's going on? Tomorrow I'll have 2 games on a stream. It'll be starting at 7:00 for the Flyers and the Devils, and then it will finish later with Detroit and Dallas. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Puck drop coming to Vancouver. Nathan, I'm not gonna do that because I literally just met him. Like I kind of waited to see if you were good. Maybe I'll give him mod a little later. I'm not gonna do it right now. Tommy, let's try to even though that's his profile pic, Tommy, let's try to stay off of politics. Thomas Tartar is another of those people that I actually know personally. He goes to college with me and he's a good friend. So the Canucks entering the ice. Yeah, I'd appreciate, Tommy, if you refrain from politics. I know you're just asking him a question, but it just it becomes an issue. I'm not sure. I'll tell you. I would not bet on it that Braden Holtby would start. Thank you, Brandon, of course, for the follow. Matt Murray, the former Pittsburgh Penguin, is going to be the starter for Ottawa. For Vancouver, it's going to be Thatcher Demko, as I expected. No Holtby, it'll be Demko. Demko has not won a game this season. The games that have been won by Vancouver, both by Braden Holtby. Myers will be starting today. No, we're not timing him out. We're not doing that, Go Caps. I know. We're not doing that. We're not going to do that if we don't have to. When do you want to call me for? Hi, Josh. Nathan, I'll call you. I did Doc last stream. He's just knowing that I can impersonate broadcasters. Maybe I'll do it again, but next commercial, I'll call you to do the thing. How many games have the Canucks played? Give me a second. This is their 8th. They've played 7. They're 2-5, I think. I'm trying to think if they lost one and no, they're 2-5. They split a series with Edmonton. They got swept by Calgary, and they lost 2 of 3 against Montreal. I know, Josh. I mean, not Josh. Go Caps. I know, go Caps. I'm not giving Brandon mod, and I did talk yesterday. He's a Red Wings fan. He's actually from Michigan, I think. Yeah, Nathan, I know he's your cousin. I just don't know him well enough right now to maybe later I'll give him mod, but I don't know. Do Ken Daniels? Oh, no question. I'll do Ken Daniels right now. I love Ken Daniels. Here comes Zetterberg slicing through. Turns it off to Tar. Holds. Scare! Wait, let me have the horn up actually for it. I do it quick because they're gonna drop the puck. Here comes Zetterberg slicing through. Looks for Tatar. Back door. Can't go. Backhand Tatar. Over to Zetterberg. Back across. Nightfest. Over. Datsuk scare! Tie game! I got Silky and Dake wins it! I got Silky and Dake has caught it! Toe. Okay. That's my Ken Daniels, and I almost lost my voice. Here we go. Talk about the drop here in Vancouver and Ottawa. The Senators have the worst record in all of hockey, but it's early in the year. They're trying to vault their way up into the standings. They have 3 points in this season. They're 3 points this season, Ottawa does. A loss, those points coming from a loss in overtime to Winnipeg at home and a win over the Maple Leafs at home. Both teams need this more than ever. Senators are 31 in the league, Vancouver 29, and the one team in the middle are the New York Rangers as an offside against the German rookie Tim Stützle. That wasn't as good as I could have done. Do Shorthouse? Oh, no question. I'll do that right now. Here's Pettersson on the left line, on the left side. Pettersson works it back. Here's Edler. Edler can't go, and Edler back for Pettersson. Pettersson over for Miller. JT Miller. He works in across back for the shot for Besser. Scores. Brock Besser. It's 1-0 Canucks. No, Nathan Dallo. It's actually Nathan's for Nathan. I think like he turned 13 today. It's his birthday, so happy birthday, Nathan. We forgot to sing it to you. In fact, I'll sing the birthday song like a cheesy idiot, and you guys can wish him happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nathan. Happy birthday to you. That was so weird, but I hoped it wasn't that weird. Pearson tries to drag it in front. Myers with a hit off the boards. 12? Oh, wrong age. Do Beninati? I'll do him at commercial. I also want to do the short house one with the goal horns, which sounds a little better. So I'll redo that. Pearson back in front! And a save by Demko as the Senators were parked into the goal. No, I know the short house was good, but I want to use it with the horn because it'll sound even better. I may actually use like the 2011 team, though, because I just kind of like those older players. Because I watch a lot of older highlights. That wasn't weird. Okay. Kind of sounded weird coming from my mouth. All right, let's go. Again, as I said earlier, tomorrow we'll have two games. We'll have New Jersey and Philadelphia, and then this shot went wide by the Senators, and then Detroit and Dallas. Ken Daniels? Yeah. Ken Daniels is my second favorite broadcaster in all of hockey. I haven't met him, but it was really a role model to me, and I really like. I really love how he broadcasts hockey. He's such a smart guy, and he also he can be emotional with his broadcasts, but he can also kind of tune it down, which I like. Nathan was telling me that Brandon, that you don't appreciate Tyler Bertuzzi and Anthony Mantha. I heard that as the Canucks. It's a delayed offside against Ottawa. I don't want to do what we did last time in an AFC Championship game where I communicated, which was nice, as that's an offside, but missed a lot of play. McEwen is offside. The Sharks goal song plays here in Vancouver. They're going to have to do something with this face-off. Who do I think is the number one player in hockey history? Marty Brodeur. You don't like them? Because I think Anthony Mantha's inconsistent, but he's a great offensive player, and that Bertuzzi's, when he's consistent, is awesome. Off the left circle. Canucks try to keep in. Yolovia shot that deflected up around and taken away by this young Ottawa team. Both teams need this win, and they preferably need it in regulation, as that shot off the wing by Thomas Chabot is gloved down by Thatcher Demko. Why do I think Marty Brodeur? Because he changed. There were like a ton of great goalies before, but he changed the way a goalie could play. He made a whole rule. He found a way. He found a way to dominate and be talked about with the greatest defense in front of him. He has every goaltender record except for MVPs. That's also that's Hasek has that. That's a stop. Rebound went wide, and there will be a penalty coming up against the Canucks. A hook against, I think, Horvat. But to me, the impact of the game. Like, there have been so many great Tanner Pearson for a hook. There have been so many great scoring players like Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux. The impact that Marty Brodeur in a goalie league, like everybody was the best goalie. He had so many Hall of Fame goalies playing while he played. The impact that Brodeur had on the league, I think, was bigger than Gretzky had on the league. But Gretzky's definitely number 2 for me. Here comes Beagle, shorthanded. Jay Beagle shooting. And that one ran off the stick of Murray, who was down. Do you know Wes Johnson enough? No, I don't know who that is. I don't know who Wes Johnson is. Yeah, Pearson. Yeah, I saw. I think I said Pearson after I said it wasn't Horvat. 3-time Cup champ, yeah. Gretzky, Gretzky, what is it, 5-time Cup champ, I think? No, 4-time Cup champ, and Brodeur 3 Cup champ, but that's, when you're talking best player of all time, cups are kind of refutable because most players have multiple cups that you're going to talk about top time. Nobody timed out Salato. I said Horvat, but then I corrected myself. And Ottawa on the power play. Going to shoot this one over, and then a shot up high and stopped by Demko. Also, Northern to the most cups of the USA team, but yeah, that's very true. Let me tell you this about, as that's a shot that deflected on around and cleared to center. When do you want to call me on Discord? I'll call you commercial after I do the Joe Beninati and the other one, the John Shorthouse calls. Anyway, as I was saying, let me tell you right now my top 5 ever in the NHL. All right, let me do it right now. It's Brodeur, Gretzky, Gordie Howe, Canucks 2-on-1, a shot, save Murray, rebound, Mott tried to get it to the boards and could not. Mott turning there. It's Brodeur, Gretzky, Howe, Beliveau, and the shot by Pedersen is blocked in, and then Mario Lemieux. That's my top 5. Do a famous Red Wings call? I'll have to think of a good one. I can think of Gary Thorne's, but I wouldn't have the best voice for it. Miller tries to pass it up there. Mott trying to get it in front. Or Besser trying to get it in front, and it went off his stick. Senators try to get it to center. They will. And off the glove of Myers and out of play. I'm thinking of a good one. How about Wah? What do you mean? How about Wah? Wah, I would say probably maybe the second best defense goalie. I'm not sure. I'd probably say that. Oh, I got one. I got one. Oh, that one's good too, but I got another one. Down low, right on the doorstep. Detroit Red Wings, Brendan Shanahan. Oh no, that's a wrong call. Shot up high. I was trying to do the Shanahan to Draper one, but that one's that was long. Yeah, I'll do the Gretzky one right now. As it's an icing against Vancouver or icing against Ottawa. Right through. Gretzky had it, lost it, picked up by Eisman. Eisman moving, blue line chance. Score! Steve Eisman! Detroit wins! Okay, here's a couple. I know. Go Caps. You know. What are my top five favorite teams? All right. New Jersey, Vancouver, Detroit, of course. Minnesota, Arizona. Poke check back off the boards from where Pettersson was. He scored that goal the other night against Montreal in a 5-2 loss. It had made it 2-1 at the time here in the third period. Yeah, they had one win. It was a 4-0 win in the second game against the Islanders. I actually streamed the Rangers-Devils game. There's a shot off the right side of the boards and up out of play with 13:03 to go. Schmidt wired it through. Neither team is really getting that close. It's still scoreless. I like the Wild better. I get it, though, because you're a Red Wings fan first, so the North Stars, the rivalry, and the Wild still, I get it. But yeah. No, I understand loving the Red Wings first. Like, I used to just love the Devils and not like any other teams. And I started to learn about other teams. I really fell in love, especially with Vancouver and Detroit. High gaming with Aiden. Alan May. I am not doing all of those people. I met some of them, but I'm not doing all of those people. I'll do the two. Let me do. Hold on. Let me do Shorthouse first. Let me do Shorthouse first because I want to do it with the horn. Hold on a second. Here we go. Let's go. Josh, this is for you. They have to win a clean draw, and they do. They've got Daniel, Henrik, and Burrows. Burrows on the left point, back to Henrik. Henrik settles it. Back to Daniel. Back to Kevin Bieksa. Fakes the shot. Bieksa back in front, and he'll go to Burrows on the left boards. Burrows in front, and it couldn't be stashed down. It might have been pulled down and able to get it over for Daniel on the left wall. Daniel goes for Henrik. Daniel to Henrik. Scores! Daniel Sedin to Henrik Sedin, and it's 1-0 Vancouver with 13:05 to go in the first. Josh, what do you think about my shorty? Oh, no, the Canucks are back. Oh, the Canucks are back. That was quick. All right, I'll promise to do Joe Beninati and John Walton. I'll impersonate them at the next break. Canucks off the far boards and ricochet through the center. I listen to a lot of hockey. I don't know what to tell you. In fact, it's funny now. I'm literally listening to John Shorthouse right now doing the call. Actually, let me put it louder so I can hear him better. Back across from Tierney and Brown, off to the far boards. Oh, yeah, I know. Let me just wait a bit. I will call you, definitely. Oh, I know, I saw that. No. No, I won't be streaming. I won't be streaming Ranger games for a long while. The next Ranger game I'll stream, I think, is February 6th, the day before the Super Bowl, which I'll also stream because that'll be Devils Rangers. I don't usually stream games that are outside of my top 3 unless they're playoff games or they're like the only 2 games. They're like 1 or 2 games, the only games on the day. I don't know if I would have done this stream if it wasn't Vancouver playing, but definitely it's Vancouver playing. I was going to play that. Yeah, Stutzel playing it. I already did the Red Wings for you. You didn't hear me? I can do a quick Ken Cal now. Bang over the line. Try to get it over. Philpia back in front. And across it. Larkin scores on the rebound. Dylan Larkin, and it's 1-0. Oh, am I streaming the Red Wings? Yes. I will stream Detroit Dallas tomorrow. Also, how was that Ken Cal? That was good, right? Yeah. Ottawa trying to get this through to center off the far boards. Just wait, hold on a minute now because I want to actually get back to actually broadcasting this game. Lampooning off the boards, taken away by Demko. And a crashing hit from the far side. McEwen trying to throw it to center. Canucks with numbers. Edler trying to go get there, and then Roussel with the hit. Back off the boards, McEwen, and now here's Edler, a shot up high. Rebound, score! Oh, what an athletic goal! And it's 1-0 Canucks! Edler shot this puck en route, and it's Sutter, who was on his back. Yoga practice for him. Holiday for the Canucks. He was able to just flip it with the athleticism while he was turned on his back right in front of Matt Murray and flip it past the 2-time Stanley Cup champion and right into the goal. It's 1-0 Vancouver. What a goal by Sutter. Senators to bring it up off the right boards. They're looking for rooms. Oh, that's a centering pass. That went wide. Demko looking for his first win of the year as a Vancouver Canucks player. Yeah, Sutter. It's Sutter's goal. Sutter from Edler. Vancouver goal. His second of the season. Scored by number 20, Brendan Sutter. Assisted by number 23, his 4th point of the season, Alexander Edler. Sutter goal. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Tommy Tartar. Shot off the point, and Yolovi lost the puck. Comes along the center. Drake Batherson, the youngster from the Ontario Hockey League. There will be Gudbranson behind the net. Branson, Ottawa Senators trying to break out off the boards. They will move to center with room and space. Shot that for a pass in front. They couldn't throw. Caps at Pens. I don't know. And I don't know like what time it would be, what day that is. And I'm gonna because that'll be college. I'll have to figure out my college schedule. Pass in front, shot. And a glove saved by Demko. Nice. I'll do that right after I do the. I want to do the Joe Beninati one first for him. In a power play for the Capitals. Right. I can do. Oh, I can do him and Locker. Watch this. I can do him and Locker. So Locker, the Capitals have been 4 of 5 of the last power plays at. Wait, hold on. Let me get the Caps horn. I can actually do both of them really well. It's funny. I mean, I've met both of them, but let me Just give me a second here. Give me a second, Go Caps. I got you. I know. I'm doing Joe first. So Locker, the Capitals have been 4 of 5 on the power play in this season, and they have been one of the most efficient teams in all of hockey when it comes to that point. Yes, they have, Joe, and we look to see maybe Alex Ovechkin coming back from a rib injury or John Carlson, a slap shot point. The Capitals have a lot of options, and we'll see what they do on this man advantage. Good face-off win by Backstrom. He curls to the left side. Over Ovechkin, turns in the right circle, back to the left point. They go Orlov. Dmitry with it. He fakes a shot and goes back to Ovechkin. Ovechkin to Backstrom. Oshie in front. Back to Ovechkin. He scores! Simply sensational. Alexander Ovechkin. It's 1-0 Washington. What a play, Joe B. by Backstrom in front. It was tipped to the stick, to the side, and then the Capitals go to work. Dmitry Orlov to Oshie, and then to Ovechkin to the back of the net, and the captain just does it for Washington. 4 of 5 on the power play, Joe B, and that is why this team has been so efficient, as there is a penalty being called now on a trip on Oshie. What do you think? Was that good? I've talked to them normally, both of those men. I think I got a good read on them, and I watch a lot of Capitals games, so they're enjoyable. They're fun to listen to, especially when it's a power play. And I can tell you, that's in all seriousness now, Washington is one of the few teams that I know exactly what they're going to do on the power play. And I'm not like a cheesy hockey fan going, oh, they're going to go Ovechkin, shoot, that's all. No. I know the exact thing they do. They pump to Ovechkin. They have a defenseman at the back blue line as the Senators bring in, and they put Oshie in front, and then they kind of switch between Kuznetsov on the right circle, and then the left. They try to shoot. They get deflections into the middle, and they always like to pass the puck and have big firing shots in front of the goalie. Super good, Joe B. I forgot about when he says that. I forgot about that. Wait, no. Go Caps. Can you wait a little bit? At the next commercial, I'll do John Walton. If you can wait like just a few minutes, once this gets to commercial, I can do the John Walton call as the Canucks move in and a save made. If you can't, that's fine. But if you can wait, I'd like to do that because you requested it, and I think that'd be fun. Shot saved by Murray. No rebound given. Sutter, the goal scorer for the Canucks. Murray in goal now. Back to the line. Taken off the right boards by Ottawa. And pushed in. Canucks didn't like that. One of the Canuck players on the bench screaming, oh, no. There's a shot. That one went wide for Senators. Goodbranson shoots wide as well. And the puck is going to go all the way down and behind the Ottawa net. No icing. Pettersson back checked to play the puck, and the Senators shoot wide. When I was watching the Senators-Jets game, kind of scouting them, one thing I learned was, and they haven't done it much this game, I think because the Canucks have let them go up the ice, but they like to shoot in off the blue line. They really like, maybe not exactly to forecheck, but they like to set up forechecks. Ottawa. So that's something to look at in this game. In 2017 or 2018 or 2017, was that the one where it was like Mantha with like 3 seconds left in the game? John Forslund was broadcasting? Then yes, I think I know what one you're talking about. Also, remember the Alfredsson goal against the Leafs as the Senators are pointing to out of play? The Alfredsson goal against the Leafs in overtime? Yeah. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Bo Horvat, the leading goal scorer this year, above Konechny, Toffoli, and he got most of his goals against Vancouver, Rantanen, and I believe the other one, Besser. Yeah. Anthony Mantha, he'll beat the clock. We'll see that. Yeah. Batherson tries to get it out. He'll move it for Shabbat. Shabbat, who I believe will be the captain at some point for this young Ottawa Senators team. There's a shot off the boards. Poke through. Go Caps. Let me know if you're here still so I can do John Walton at intermission. Yep. Good guys are up 1-0. A Sutter goal. Still. 6 minutes to go. Stolen away by Mott. Mott with a good steal. Mott backhands it in. Also, I've noticed that the Senators try to shoot in, as I was saying. Score! Canucks forecheck, though. This time works. Vancouver. Just like that, vaults ahead 2-0. It'll be Tyler Mott, the guy that started it, finishes it. His second of the year. And as the Ottawa Senators were making a line change, Canucks changed behind the play, but they had the puck. And then it's Beagle to Mott after Mott made the check and stole the puck. And he got right to an open area. Roussel was there for a rebound, too, so if Mott missed, it might have been him for a goal. Mott's second of the season gives the Canucks a 2-0 lead. Here's Connor Brown. Backhanded it right to the boards. Taken by Ulevi, backhander, intercepted. Now Tyler Myers. Houston, Texas native, can't get it out. A hit by Ulevi. Ottawa can't get it through. Josh Brown as well on behind the net. And back to the boards. Yep. I don't know why you keep saying that, but yeah. Off the boards as well, intercepted. Canucks will clear. Glove down by Brown. It'll be Beagle on the assist. 4:53 to go in the first. Here's Goodbranson. Off the boards, rifles it down the wall. Yep. Oh! Not only do I remember that, I might be able to do the Ken Daniels call of it. Yep. What did the save made? They score! They score! The Red Wings may have won this game in overtime with no time. There's only 1 second on the game, I believe. The Red Wings have won this game. Yeah, I remember. Absolutely, no question. Yeah, that. I believe the words were, the Red Wings may have won this game in overtime with no time. Not they have, may have. But who cares, really? A good hit by Roussel, Senators to center. I've listened to that call many of times. Many of times. Norris, any like past 2010 overtime Red Wing call at home, I probably will know. Roussel brings it on. Roussel a chance at that one in front. They've got a Canuck still in the goal, trying to get out. Vancouver with the puck and glove down by Murray. Yeah, remember Alfredsson? Go Sens go. Boo. You remember Alfredsson against the Flames? That's not that Souk shot, that slap shot. Alfredsson fires. Sky! The losing flame has been extinguished. That one? Can do that. All right. I'm gonna call you, Nathan. Nathan, I'm calling you on Discord. Just give me a second. I think I remember that one, but I'm not sure if I remember the call. Nathan, I'm calling you. Boo sends? Yeah, that's right, Tommy. Nathan, I'm calling you, and they're about to drop the puck again. You know what? Let's save this for the first intermission. Tommy Tartar's not a Canucks or a Senators fan. He likes the Devils, Carolina, and some other team. Nathan, it's too late now. The game's going on. Wait for the first intermission. Puck off the boards. Slotted in front, and this jumps out of play. And Nikita Zaitsev is going to get a penalty. The former Toronto Maple Leaf. As Tkachuk is arguing with the ref. Oh, now are they not going to call something? Yes, I know. I just hope you don't. Josh, a lot of other people know Tommy Vivaro, so we just hope you don't like Tommy's teams. You don't root for Tommy's teams like Seattle and stuff. You're calling me? Nathan, I'm not answering until the first intermission because I called you before a commercial and you weren't able to answer. So we're going to do it at the first intermission. There's 3:20 left in the first. No penalty. They said it was not a penalty, a clean hit. Back off of Edler, now Schmidt, and now Mott to shoot in. I'll tell you. 3 minutes to go in the first period. 2-0 Canucks. Senators want something here. It's a centering pass, and it's a 3-on-2 and a shot. Oh, I missed the net. Chris Tierney nearly made it 2-1. Yep. The losing flame has been extinguished. Yep. I really want the Canucks to win because there's a former Penguin. Oh, yes. We all know about Matt Murray. You know how many times as a senior in high school I heard that name in their second cup run? One of the teachers of my study room class I had in high school is a huge Penguins fan. And I had a friend my junior year when the Penguins won in 2016. That was a huge Penguin. In fact, I had two friends that I knew that were seniors my junior year in high school that were just huge Penguins fans. It constantly heard it. Now, I don't remember that one. But I do remember Abdelkader against the Penguins, against now Red Wing Grice. Remember when they came back and Cronwall scored in the waning seconds? Shot off the boards and a good hit by McEwen. Canucks still working Niels Hoglander. Back to the point. And that was Ben. And now Hughes. And trying to pass into the middle. Too far for Horvat. The leading goal scorer in the National Hockey League. on one of the most inconsistent teams, but he could help with the win here. Hughes nearly turned it over, but Hoglander moves to center. Hoglander with room and picked off. Here's Ennis. Dadonov, excuse me. Evgeny Dadonov right from the point. A shot off the boards. He'll try to play this one in and blocked away. Oh. I don't remember that one too much. Remember the final game at the Joe, where the final team to ever play in the Joe Louis Arena, my New Jersey Devils, and I believe the final goal was Hall from Palmieri. The final road goal, excuse me, was Hall from Palmieri. The final goal, as this just hit the top of the outside of the net, the final goal was Sheahan. Riley Sheahan! He's got two! What a finish! Oh, yeah. Centerburg, get a score! In game 1000, he's got a goal, and it's 3-0. Or 2-0. I forgot what the score was. I know. You didn't pronounce it. The funniest thing at the end, which was sad, Senators on a break! Saved by Demko. Funniest thing at the end was like Mickey Redmond was like, Riley Sheahan, he had a tough year, but he'll be back. And he did come back for the next season, but he was dealt at the trade deadline to Pittsburgh. And he hasn't been a Red Wing since. So I found that kind of funny. Like, Mickey was right, but he wasn't completely right. Like, he was back for the Red Wings, but not for the whole season. Shot off the boards, and the first period is over. Sorry for lack of commentating. Just got confused with some. Well, I just really discussed this. But 2-0 Canucks. The Senators have had a few chances. They got to work that defensively. There is still a lot to improve on, but the Canucks come up with a 2-0 win over 2-0 lead. Oh, no, not that yet. 2-0 lead over the Ottawa Senators. Goals from Sutter and Mott. The Grinders. 2-0 Vancouver. Yeah, it's true. All right, I'm gonna call you. I'm calling you now. I hate Toronto. They're the worst team ever, like Montreal. Josh doesn't like them either. I don't really care about them. I hate the Rangers the most of any team. Nathan, you there? Hold on. Let me see if I can make this speaker. Wait, it says accept. Can you hear me? Okay, it's still not that loud, but we can
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now you're on speaker. All right. Okay. Guys, just Nathan thinks he can do the Red Wings in stadium call. I'm right by the computer. They can hear you. Do it right now.
Deets the energy. Light the lamp goal, his second of the season. Scored by number 71, Dylan Larkin. Assisted by number 59, Tyler Bertuzzi. And by number 39, Anthony Mantha.
Yeah. All right. Nice. So what do you guys think of that? My favorite, actually, I don't know if you guys remember. There's some of you too young to remember, but I really like the old Detroit Red Wings in-stadium announcer, who was the one before, and he passed away, though, a few years ago. Do you remember the one? The one was like the old one. Welcome to the 1997 Stanley Cup final between the Eastern Conference champion Philadelphia Flyers and your Western Conference champion, the Detroit Red Wings. The captain of the Detroit Red Wings, number 19, Steve Yzerman. Number 25, Darren McCarty. Number 17, Doug Brown. That you remember him? That's I really always liked his in-stadium announcers. Yep. Rest in peace to, again, I'm sorry. I don't know any of these guys' names, obviously. No, they're not broadcasters. No, they don't get paid as much. But really, without those in-stadium announcers to announce goals and just everything, it really takes away from the games. Oh yeah, it was classy. I don't know the current guy, but I know I believe was actually from Detroit, so it was dream to be involved with the Red Wings in some way. I was able to call. I don't remember if he called the 08 final, but he did. He did 95. He did 97. He did. I don't think he did any of the Gordie Howe eras, but he did 95. He did 97. He did 98. 03, 02. Excuse me. I wish in 07 Ottawa won Stanley Cup. Yeah, I would root for them too because I did not like the Ducks. The Ducks beat Detroit, and and Josh, you remember who the Ducks beat before they got to Detroit? Who the Ducks beat, and that was a horrible way to go down too. And Vancouver. Although I'll say this, Ottawa beat my Devils in the second round. So really, I didn't like anyone that was in the Cup final. The Ducks beat Vancouver, and the Red Wings and the Senators beat the Devils. And also, I think that the Senators had a really good chance to. So I really didn't like either of those teams. I don't really like that final in general. Yeah, your call is pretty good. Your call is pretty good.
Well, if we can look at the schedule, I would like to look at the schedule because we know where they're at. They have 2 wins on the season. We know the structure.
Or how about this? How about this? Late against the Blues when they got the empty net. Mickey Redmond. Give it to Lidstrom. Lidstrom wide open. Scores! A hat trick. First in the career of Nicholas Lidstrom. Your doc is perfect. All right. I'm going to call you again. Impersonate your Doc Emmerich. I'm calling you right now. Do your Doc Emmerich, and then I'll do mine, and we can compare them. I'm calling you right now. Prove it. Ready? I have you on speaker.
Can you hear me? All right, let me think of a call. What call should I do? You name it.
No. You don't have to do a call. You just literally make it up like I make mine up on the fly.
Okay. Sends it over the corner there. Brings it in front. Score! It was
Larkin. That Larkin was good. All right, you want to hear mine? All right. You want to hear mine? All right, I'll do it. And the face-off to the left of... No, hold on. Let me think of a player. Face-off to the left of... I'm trying to think of the player. Face-off to the left of Vasilevsky. And the Lightning win the draw. And on back to Kucherov. Kucherov to the left point over to Stamkos. Steven Stamkos in front. Oh, and it never went through. It gallops to the boards. It slammed all the way down for Tampa Bay to get a change. And what a play by Kucherov.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm not done. Moving back through. It can be taken over. The Lightning try to move it up again. Sergachev picked off. Saka moves in. No, rebound. Score! Sajak 1-0.
That's perfect, actually.
Was
mine good?
You're good. Yours was good. All right. Nathan's was pretty good. I had to say, it didn't start like totally solid. He nailed Larkin. He nailed that. That part of the call he absolutely nailed. Also, I know Go Caps isn't here, but I wanted to do this one for JK. I wanted to do this one for the Go Caps because he's not here, but he wanted it as John Walton. So here we go. Well, Ovechkin to the left, and they've got Orlov. Orlov back here in overtime, and 3-on-3 here against the Rangers. Orlov sent it over to Ovechkin. Ovechkin piles it over here and breaks into the shot. He scores! Good night. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, New York. It's Alex Ovechkin in overtime, and the Capitals win 4-3. Or in the first period, here's Ovechkin, motors over to Backstrom, back to Ovechkin, he scores! It's 1-0 Washington! That's... Oh my God. Guys, you ready for it? Oh, I just thought of another one. I gotta let you guys know. Are you ready? Are you ready for a really good impersonation? First of all, you gotta let me know what you think of John Walton. Then you gotta let me know if you're ready for a super good impersonation of a broadcaster that I thought of doing, but I've never done on this stream, and you guys are gonna love it. Do it. You ready? And there's Letang trying to get it off. Letang got it back off to Russ. There's Sidney Crosby. Crosby moves on to the left side, back to Malkin. Evgeny Malkin in the left point, back to Crosby. Sidney Crosby. Crosby shoots. Hey! Oh wait, no. Let me get the goal horn. Let me get the goal horn. Back to Malkin. Off of Letang on the left point. And to Malkin, try to set it off for Sidney Crosby. Crosby, he takes a drop pass. Here's Sidney Crosby in. He shoots. Hey! Shouts, he scores. Sidney Crosby. He likes the lamp from Evgeny Malkin. Oh, you can slap me, silly Sidney. And ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has just left the list. Mike Lange, man. Mike Lange is a legend. A legend. Absolute legend. I love. Hey! Slap me, silly Sidney. Right? Yeah. Oh, then I got a better one for you. And Crosby goes off the bench and work a stick back over for Rust. Ryan Rust. Holding over the rusty razor. Got it over. Back from Letang. Pettersson shoots. That one went wide. And then Letang right over to Malkin. Here's Malkin. Hey! Hey! Shouts, he scores! Evgeny Malkin! Oh, make me a milkshake, Malkin! It's 2-0 Pittsburgh! Oh, she interfered with him! Oh, she interfered with him! Zetterberg scores! Hat-trick Henrik Zetterberg, the 5th of his career! Oh, yeah, that was good, too. Steve Cangelosi? No. That's hard. Cangelosi just kind of just screams. I'm trying to think of some like other. Well, he's a really good broadcaster, but what I meant by he screams is like there's not real calls that really come through. I'm trying to think of like any other broadcasters that like immediately come to mind. I'm thinking of some. Oh, I got a good one. Josh, you watch games in Canada. You watch games in Canada. You should get this one. They have to get the face off over. Guarding that is Scheifele. And down Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins gives it over to Cliffbaum. Cliffbaum right over to McDavid. Connor McDavid. McDavid goes through. And a shot that went wide. Over to McDavid to Draisaitl. And the puck goes to center. Here's Cliffbaum going over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to McDavid. Connor McDavid scores. Connor McDavid overtime winner. The Jets guy, Dennis Mayock. Yeah, Dennis. I did Dennis Mayock yesterday. Dennis Mayock is fun to do as well. Here's Scheifele over the line, gets it over the corner to Mark Scheifele. Scores! Mark Scheifele, 3-2 Jets. Yeah, but the Flames is annoying. I'm sorry. It's just like, here, Gaudreau, Monahan, Gaudreau scores. Yeah, he'll do it later. So let's talk about the game now that we're done with all those impersonations. The Canucks have been flowing through well offensively and getting pucks to the net. And that's been good for them. I mean, it's not over at all, but your calls were good. Yeah, your calls were good. Oh, I got a good one. Let's see if you get this. Here's Alexander Edler. Slapped away. And Edler trying to get it back, and he will. Here's Horvat back across for Edler. Alexander Edler gets it back over for Horvat. They play catch over to Pettersson. Pettersson over for Horvat. Horvat across. Horvat holds. He scores. Bo Horvat, and it's 1-0 Vancouver. Did anybody figure out who that was? Josh out. This is a hint. Josh out of everybody should know first who that is. That's a hint. Not Shorthouse. Not Shorthouse. I already did Shorthouse. Mine is a bit lower and a bit more clearer than Shorthouse. The hint is still Josh should know better than you. I'll give you a hint. It's not a broadcaster of a team. Josh, this should be very easy. This should be very easy. Just like Shorthouse, though, this man is from Vancouver. This should be easy. So we'll see what the Canucks can do in the second period, guys, just so everybody's paying attention there. My throat is gone because of this broadcasting. My third of the season, not second of the season, excuse me. It's still 2-0 Vancouver. Go-ahead goal. Scored by Sutter. Do you not know, Josh? You want me to tell you? It should. It should. It should. It should be familiar. It's not Shorthouse, though. All right, I'll tell you. You probably know the right person. It's Jim Hugson, the Doc Emmerich of Canada. Vancouver native, the play-by-play guy, the new Bob Cole, I guess. Well, he's not very much like Bob Cole. They're very different types of broadcasters. But, yeah, that was Jim Hugson's. No, Shorthouse is this. Scores. Hugson is this. Scores. You can hear the difference. Or if it's home or if he's excited. Scores! Hey, scores! That. Oh, Sam Bennett? I can do that. Here's Gaudreau. Motors over. Bennett scores. I guess that is a little different. Bennett scores. Yes. Well, I said he was from Vancouver. Again, that was a mistake that I said it. A lot of people that I've said over the past, and I apologize, they're not from Vancouver, but they're from towns outside of Vancouver. They're in British Columbia. They're close. That's the largest city, but they weren't born in the city. They're not from the city. We're just waiting for Let's to come back. We are now having Anthony LaPanta. I will do Anthony LaPanta like right now, and then for the second period, we did a lot of talking and conversing and impersonations and stuff. I'd like to get a lot more commentating in the second period, so I'll just do Anthony Pantha quick. Hey, the Captain Crutchify, we're just finishing some impersonations. Here's Zucker. Zucker and over the line. Has to get it back for Suter. Suter. Eriksson. Spurgeon score. Oh, nope. We need the horn. We need the horn. It won't work well without the horn. Back over to Zucker over the line. Oh, not Zucker. Back to Parise over the line. Zach Parise. On over to Suter. Suter. Just slammed it over back for Eriksson. Spurgeon scores! Jared Spurgeon! It's 1-0 Minnesota! Is that good for you guys? Nope. All right. Glove down by Murray. Just off that puck went down the ice by the Canucks. So they'll have the puck in the Ottawa zone. It's 2-0 Vancouver. 13 seconds into the second period. And the Canucks' best period is the first. Their second best the third. Their second period, they're second in the league at goals with scoring, with letting in goals in the second period. They let up a bunch in the Edmonton game and the Ottawa game, but I really think that it fell apart in the second Calgary game where they were winning 1-0. Josh will remember that game as we stream that. There's a shot in front. Canucks try to jam it away. You can hear my voice behind it, though. You know, it's funny. I learned this, and I would be okay doing this. Anthony LaPanta actually started as like one of those guys to kind of like Nathan will understand this. Kind of like because he knows the person. Kind of like what John Keating does in Detroit. He was the head of like Minnesota Live for the Wild, and then as like a journalist and a broadcaster, and then he worked his way up to play-by-play. He wasn't like a like just a writer and then a play-by-play broadcaster. He had to do some of that, like those just discussion panel stuff first and interviewing before he became a broadcaster. But he's been in the organization since 2003, but he worked his way up. So I find that really cool because that's something for me. Like I'll do whatever it takes from a team or organization to get in, as that almost was a goal by Matt Murray, but let in by Matt Murray. But I will do that if that's what it takes to eventually get me to the position I want to be. And once I'm in the position I want to be, I'm not going to let it up. It'd be like a goaltender who's picked in the fourth round, who has to get into the league, but once he starts, he never lets another goalie see the light of day. You know what I mean? Yeah. He got the play-by-play job. I think in, I want to say 2011, I think. Here's Schmidt from the backboards. And throwing it on the center. And that's for TV. I don't think he ever worked in radio. He just did TV. So it's a long time. But sometimes guys have to be there for 15 years. And you think of guys, and it doesn't even, you want to talk about sports broadcasting, you just have to understand and be good at your job. You don't even need that much experience if you want to do play-by-play. Doc Emmerich never skated and played hockey. Not even like as a kid in Indiana. He never played hockey, and his big thing was basketball, and it took him until he was 13 to get into hockey. He never played the game of hockey, and he might be the greatest play-by-play broadcaster ever. Pass in front of breakaway for the Senators, and a shot there is stopped by Demko. So it's all of how, and I've told you, from the non-professionals, people that I know, I'm the greatest broadcaster that there is. I just have that confidence, hockey-wise. I just have that confidence. I have what it takes. I mean, I obviously have to get past college, but some of these broadcasters have said if you do the right thing, you're able to work, and you have what it takes, we're going to look over that then from your grades. Now, the people in front of the organization, of course, you need to have good grades from college. But the actual broadcasters really don't care that much about your grades. They want you to be good at your job. McCarty and McCarty scores a magnificent goal. Darren McCarty. Oh yeah. McCarty draws. McCarty in. McCarty. Yep. Because they're so good at their job. And these guys, these broadcasters, I idolize them so much. And here's my thing. I think these play-by-play broadcasters, they say hockey gave them their life, and it's true, but they're just calling something the sport is better. These play-by-play broadcasters are way too humble, in my opinion. You have to have humility, but they're way too humble. They have so much skill, and they're so integral for the game to have a great play-by-play broadcaster, and it's so different for a franchise when you do, that it needs to be looked at more. Oh, it's like if you don't talk about the stuff on the stream, or if you're annoying someone, if you curse at them, I'll give you a strike and then I'll unmod you. But I don't know. It was from that crazy stream last night. When you go 9 hours, weird things happen. Off the right boards, Horvat tried to flush it in front. Save Murray. Rebound on the boards, and it could not go. Horvat right off of his skate blade, and this puck, they're going to call a cross-checking penalty against Woolan for cross-checking Niels Hoglander. Vancouver to the power play. Woolan to the box. Hi, Captain Kirchify. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. I had a good day. Power play for Vancouver. I'll be streaming tomorrow Devils and Flyers and Red Wings and Stars. No. I've streamed a ton of football games. I think I streamed at least one football game every week this year. I think this is the first season I started streaming the football games, though. First season, but not the first one I ever streamed. That is the longest live stream, though, I've ever had. That was 9 hours and 30 minutes. That wasn't completely, because there were about I think 45 minutes in total where I wasn't at the screen talking, but almost all of that. Yeah, that'll be the 7th. That'll be rough because I will stream the game and it'll be great and yay, whatever. But with that game, I am also, as I said, as Besser brings up from the right circle, I have class the next day at 10:30 in the morning. So after the stream, I gotta get myself ready. Yes, absolutely, Josh. You're right. Hughes shoots up high, save Murray. Senators cannot clear out. Off the board still. Vancouver home power play has been good. Pettersson passes it off, and that one blocked away. But the Canucks keep it. 30 seconds left in the power play. Hughes takes it away. Here's Besser in behind the net. Tries to flip it over to Pettersson. Here's Pettersson. He had that one goal the other night against the Canadiens. Canucks in a 2-game losing streak. Besser passes it off back to Besser. Back off the boards. They had faced a 3-game losing streak before, shot, and those were all in regulation as well. The 1 game against Edmonton and the 2 against Calgary. Hughes passes it off to the left circle. Canucks have to shoot it through. They go over to Pettersson. Penalties over. Shot save. Murray. Rebound. Puck gets lofted up high, and the Calgary Flames are yelling that there should be the Calgary Flames. The Ottawa Senators are yelling that there should be a power play. And I think they're calling the. Oh no, that's what happened. Ottawa was saying that it went off of Mike Riley, that it went off of Vancouver's stick, but it looks like Mike Riley's going to the box. 2-0 Vancouver for delay of game. I mean, wait, Royal York. Who are you saying's mean? Are you saying I'm mean? Because I don't know what I did. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about.
Using the extra charge coffee at Dunkin' because it's time for a little extra this year. Extra boost, extra kick, so we're extra good to go. Get a medium hot or iced extra charge coffee. 20% more caffeine. Order ahead plus earn rewards. America runs on Dunkin'.
Yes, Canucks. See what they can do here. I do a lot. I don't hate the. Well, you don't hate Tampa Bay, Josh. You just hate Brady. No, I'll be rooting for Tampa Bay hard. I hate the Chiefs. I don't like them. Before Mahomes, I never really liked them. A few years in like 2012, 2013, even though they were bad, I kind of did like them a little bit, but I really didn't. I didn't like them, and I just really, really don't like them at all now. At all. Kansas City. As Canucks on the power play lost at Schmidt. And as I said, I don't really like either team at all, but I like Tom Brady. I can stand Tom Brady. I cannot stand Mahomes. Shot and a save there. They did not call a power play. They said it did deflect off a Canuck. So I'll be definitely rooting for. Imagine if Tampa Bay gets 2 championships too. They're going to 3 straight championship finals out of all of their teams in 2 championships. And this one, the Stanley Cup final was in Edmonton. The World Series was in Arlington, Texas. Imagine, as this Pastor Roussel went off, imagine a championship for Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay. And it's technically neutral, but this is a home game for the Buccaneers. It's their home stadium. It's their first home game since what, week 16? And the Senators, that Demko dropped down, just shot outside the net, and then his stick went down. Face off at the line. Taken there and a shot blocked around. Canucks still working for another goal. 6-4 shots in the second period favor Vancouver. Right off the boards, here come the Canucks. Working it over, Hoglander in front. Goes to Besser, plays the line. A Senator fell down. Besser plays it. Here's Hoglander, a shot up high. And goes to the boards. There's a Senator without a stick who for some reason is not picking it up. Back off the line, there's Hughes. It's a 5-on-4 power play, kind of, because the stick's still down on the ice. Dadonov is going to go grab another stick, and he hits a Vancouver Canuck with his hands. Now wants to get a stick. Oh, now he's going to just change. Oh, that's why. That's a weird play and actually a bad play that the Senators made. They didn't give up a goal, guys, but here's what Yevgeny Dadonov, who's a veteran player, did. The stick was up. He lost his stick. He was dead tired, but he didn't want to leave the zone. So he just never went down to pick up the stick, And when the puck came out of the zone, instead of leaving, grabbing another stick, and coming back, he just went on the bench. If he had that time, he should have just leapt out and grabbed a stick. Why would you even do that? That's fair, Josh. Saved by Demko, no rebound. But that's a bad play by Evgeny Dadonov. I respect the fact that he didn't try to leave the zone and change and take a stick while the Canucks were still in it. But still, the stick was in the middle. It's still technically a power play because, it's not a power play, but his stick's on the ice. Like, if the stick's right in the middle and it's not broken, just lean down and pick it up. And then once the puck gets out of the zone, you can change. Because I thought he was just going to go and just take a new stick. Olli Juolevi gets checked. There's a penalty coming up on the Canucks. Senators will go to the power play down 2 goals. Here's Zaitsev, gives it off, shot in front, and this deflected up high. Roussel will touch with 11:13 to go in the second. A slashing penalty, and it's going to be on Anton Roussel. Ottawa Senators to the power play at a drastic point in this hockey game. Very pivotal point for them. Canucks 7th in the North. Senators 8th in the North. Canucks need this. They're going to have to kill this penalty. Here's a face-off taken by the Senators. Moved over Shabbat. Shot in front off of Demko, and Tkachuk was in front. Vancouver clears. All the way down for Murray. Now, I wonder if the former Vancouver Canuck Anders Nilsson will play the next game these two teams play. Senators will play 2 more games in Vancouver, and then the 6-game home stretch for the Canucks is over. They'll be heading to Manitoba to play the Red Hot Jets, and their new player, Pierre-Luc Dubois, deflected off the boards. The Canucks cannot get it out. Myers. Senators keep it in. 3-game sweep would be huge. You think the Senators got swept in 3 games also by Winnipeg, so they don't want that to happen. Canucks force it in, 2-on-1 shorthanded. Here's Roussel. Roussel toe drag, and it went off his stick before he could shoot or make the pass. And here come the Senators, and it's deflected off of Tkachuk's stick and cleared away. Jay Beagle in the forecheck. Murray stick handles it away. Here is Tkachuk. Taken away by Shabbat. Shabbat off his stick. How about the fact that the Canucks will have to play both Tkachuks a lot? Now, they'll have to play Matthew Tkachuk 1 game more. They know him better because the Albertan teams are played 9 times a year, 9 or 10 times a year, forget. And these teams are played 8, but they'll still have to play Brady a lot of times in his Ottawa Senators. Motored it off the right boards and all over the line. Taken over for Alexander Galchenyuk. Former Montreal Canadian moves this in front, and it's picked off. Roussel shoots it in. Roussel with a big check. Nothing on the Senators' power play. I'm the opposite. I don't like Matthew that much, but I love Brady. I'm the complete opposite. I love Brady. I don't like Matthew. Matthew seems a bit annoying to me. He always and I hate the Flames anyway. But I really like Brady Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk's probably a great guy, but it all comes with the territory if you think about it. Backhanded by Myers, blocked him behind the goal. I know you're Matthew than Brady. I get that. Here's JT Miller to move it on and backhand it through. Besser tried to go get it. Senators will take and shoot down. And here's a chance. Backed it over from Tierney. And a shot in front. That one hit the crossbar by the Senators. They're trying for everything. Shot, score. Maybe Galchenyuk, not sure, but after that puck hit the crossbar and then it went wide, the Senators stabbed this one down. I think Watson, and it's 2-1. I know. It's like the Flames, that's why. So a Shabbat shot and a deflection by Watson off the mask of Demko and then in the goal. Myers flips his towel in disgust. Face off won by Ottawa. So it's going to be Austin Watson with the goal. This was an unlucky goal too. It hit Demko's mask and went in. It's called 8-bit. 8-bit is I actually have 8-bit for music as well, and it sounds like a video game, and it's like it's created in a computer. So the goal horn and the goal song for the Senators itself is kind of monotonous and kind of loud. So I found an 8-bit version of, as this goes off the stick of Myers and off the helmet, back of the helmet of Thatcher Demko, of it, but it's a computer generated 80s video game sounding goal horn. You can make songs. They have 8-bit songs. Yeah. Shot, score! Canucks just go down the ice and they make it 3-1. What a response for Vancouver. Tanner Pearson, the lone twin prince, 3-1. They do. Well, that one wasn't Holiday. That one wasn't Holiday, Josh. That was the Senators' goal song. Although they do have an 8-bit of the Canucks. I actually have an 8-bit of the Canucks, but I'm not doing it. It sounds so much better with this one. 30 seconds apart, both goals. And the Canucks take a 2-goal lead again. Yeah, I have both. I have the regular. I have 3, actually. I have that. I have the regular. And I have the 2011 Burrows overtime goal horn. So it has like 7 blasts. I would play that every time, but the only problem with it is in the beginning of the horn, it just has the Burrows call. And every time I play it to keep on flipping it 11 seconds ahead, so we skip the Burrows call while the goal scored is kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm not doing that one. 6:41 to go, 3-1. But there are songs that can use that 8-bit too. And what they do is they take away the the soundtrack and the words, and it just sounds like that beeping. It's actually really calming for me. I've got a few rap songs, a ton of metal songs, and a few EDM songs that I found on YouTube that are 8-bit songs, and I put them on in a playlist, and I put them in my headphones, and I shuffle them when I'm studying for an exam or a test, and it's really calming and relaxing for me. It's just me. That's my thing. So I actually like 8-bit stuff. Because the Canucks right now are firing on all cylinders. I mean, I'd like a little bit more defensively. I thought you were a Red Wings fan. Oh, no, I think Royal York's someone else. Oh, that's right. Royal York is someone else, I think. Yeah, Royal York is somebody else. Sorry. I didn't know you were a Senators fan. What's your favorite song? I could understand that. My favorite song forever is on for like ever is onto the next one by Jay-Z, but I've actually started to, but there's this band called Sabaton I like, and I've started to listen to their music a lot more than rap. And one song I'm really into right now is called Poltava. But I'd say still my favorite song is On to the Next One by Jay-Z, but I just don't listen to it as much. But Don't Stop Believing by Journey is a classic song and an awesome song. It's great to hear when the Red Wings win. Senators try to shoot it in. Canucks will try to move it across. Here's Hoglander in. Hoglander off his backhand looking for some room. There is more space for the Canucks here in this game. Shot to center. Tkachuk lost it and then went down, and now a penalty being called, I believe, against the Canucks with 6:16 to go. Yes, Pearson to the box. I don't agree at all. I think a lot of them are influential and a lot of them are important and interesting. I used to be a huge rap head when I was a kid, but I have not I'm not into it as much anymore. I agree that a lot of rap now doesn't make too much sense and kind of talks about the same thing. But if you listen to some lyrics of some older rappers, they actually are explaining parts of their life or political events or thoughts and stuff. And it's just you have to understand like the culture. You have to understand what's exactly being brought as the Canucks win the race. No power play, actually, no penalty. But I'm really into like European metal right now. That's my big thing. The band I was talking about, Sabaton, is actually it's a Swedish metal band, and they sing about military history from all types of countries and all types of wars. World War II, World War One, Swedish Revolutionary Wars, and but they don't do it politically. They do it in a great way, and they've got some fantastic songs I really like. You're a Senators fan, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I missed it. I mistook you for someone else. The reason I mistook you is because you have the same like dark green YouTube logo that I see. 3-1-508 to go. But okay, that's fair. I don't mind the Senators. I like that you were able to get the Senators were able to get Alexander Burrows one great run to a championship, even though they weren't able to get to the Cup final. No, I don't have a problem with the Senators. I rooted for them hard against the Bruins and the Rangers in the playoffs and the Penguins. Coffin Dance? Oh, that's good. Remember that was a meme on TikTok? I like that song too. I like a lot of EDM as well. It's old rap for me, power metal, especially European power metal, and EDM, especially European EDM. Yeah, I saw you said YMCA. That's a catchy song.
Introducing new extra charge coffee at Dunkin' because it's time for a little extra this year. Extra boost, extra kick, so we can get it extra done. Get a medium hot or iced extra charge coffee for $2 with 20% more caffeine. Order ahead plus earn rewards. America runs on Dunkin'. I have always had a passion for doing things with my hands.
Your favorite YouTuber is Card Corners and Frayer. I don't know either of those people.
Wants to see. They're calling it the Chuck Norris line. A couple of first-round picks and Brady for Chuck and Gus Norris. Oldest guy line, 8.5%, just 23 years old.
Puck thrown down the ice, icing against Vancouver.
That's the thing about Stutzla too is when they make it to the NHL right away, like Stutzla has, they're usually ready, and Stutzla at 6'190" already.
Face off at center and taken out by the Canucks. Right off the far boards. Here's Peterson. Back over. To be taken by Ben. Ben off the boards. Jordy will see his brother tomorrow for the Stars and Red Wings. Well, actually, not sure if we'll see him. I heard something about an injury possibly with Jamie Benn. I don't know how true that is or whatnot, but I did hear about it.
I should start to try and get online now. You know my computer skills can't beat the deadline. Man, I feel like I haven't won the 50-50 in like 15 years. Here's Zaitsev moving up with a shot.
Nikita Zaitsev in front, and he shot this puck en route as well. JT Miller drops it off. Here's Peterson back from the boards. Forechecking is Ottawa. And motoring back to the line. Tanev, come on. Ben fakes the shot. Besser down off the boards. Ben. Truth be told, I missed Tanev. Back a pass in front, deflected off of a loose stick. And the Senators will take it off the boards. Peterson tying up. And back behind the Ottawa goal. Here's a chance in front and a save made by Demko as the Senators come through, and there's a penalty being called. And it's going to be a Vancouver player who made a trip, and it's Jordy Ben for a slash. No, JT Miller commits the penalty here. I apologize for yawning. Power play for the Senators. 3:43 to go in the second. It's 3-1 Canucks. Intercepted off the blue line. And Edler shoots it through. Dropped off. Drake Batherson. Batherson throws it to Yevgeny Dadonov. And that also corralled on the boards. Edler taken by Shabbat. Shabbat passes to Batherson. Batherson. Back to Shabbat. Shabbat to Batherson. Drake hands it over to the right circle, and he cannot get there. Canucks and the Senators try to. It's not intercepted. Batherson off the right circle. Shot saved by Demko. And that's a good one. After Josh Norris tried to rifle it through on what the Senators media calls the Josh Norris line. And that's a pass across that was just denied. Back through it off the circle. Senators motor to center. And flung there for Stutzel. Sir Stutzel got hit. Here are the Senators in the power play. Demko down. Puck is loose. They say no goal. No goal. It went across. On for Stutzel. From the line, and it could not be kept through. Here's a short-handed chance. Sutter. Score! A short-handed goal. Finally, the hockey gods are looking kindly on British Columbia. 4-1. Vancouver. Dark Corners. Still don't know who that is. Nice, Nathan. I'm just reading the previous things. Nice. Yeah, I saw that monitor. That's a really nice monitor. Oh, Nasher's good. Nasher, unlike me and most hockey YouTubers, can actually play the game of hockey well, which is cool. Yeah, Nasher's good. Yes, he is, but it'd be funny though. That'd be like me. It would be funny, right? Like if I asked GDD Games if he knew Nasher, and if I asked you, Josh, if you knew Famous Goalhorns. You live in the same city, but I wouldn't do that. Did I see WWE today? No, because I don't really care. But my friend Campbell Donovan, who Josh has seen on the stream, if he ever comes in or if he ever does a broadcast with me, you can talk to him all day about WWE. He is big into that sport, like big into it. Do I play hockey? I do not. We survived the period of death. Well, there's still 1:14 to go, and the Senators have the puck in the zone. Who plays NHL 2021? I haven't played it yet, but I have it. I don't care. Oh, you don't care about it. WWE either. You know what's funny and kind of annoying about the second period being our horrible period this year? It was our best last year, especially in the playoffs. That was our calling card. We would draw penalties and get great power plays on the second period. Our second period last year looked like our second period in this game. You actually do know him? Oh, I was making that kind of as a joke, though. Because I guarantee you GDD Games does not know Nasher. There's a shot off the boards. I can't think. I don't know particularly any hockey any hockey YouTubers from New Jersey. There might be one or two in New York. I don't know. I cannot think of any from New Jersey for some reason. I may be the only one that's like consistently makes hockey videos from New Jersey. Oh, also, if you want to do the triple entendre of asking people if they know YouTubers that are hockey YouTubers from their state, from their area, I could ask Nathan if he knows A-Wood 40. But again, that would be stupid. Face off the circle. And again, I'm not really trying to know if you know them. It was a joke. Right back off the boards, and the second period is over off of a shot, and the Canucks have fired a great second period. They give up a goal, but they score two straight after they gave it up. 4-1 Canucks after an Austin Watson fluke goal. Former Predator in Nashville is not enough for the Canucks. They score shorthanded as well. Sutter with two, and it's 4-1 after two. There's no way you know A-Wood. Come on, why are there no New Jersey hockey YouTubers for me to claim that I know? A-Wood is also like 13 years older than you. I don't even know where he even lives. Yeah, I'm thinking of it. There's one guy, McKay something. He makes Devils videos, but he actually stopped making it like 7 years ago. And he never did a live stream. He just posted videos of like Devils highlights. So I wouldn't really count him in that. I know. He only posts wins. Somebody commented that on one of his videos, and they were like, why don't you post losses? He's like, I only post losses if it's like a crazy game. And he's like, I find the losses that the Red Wings lose, I find them to be kind of boring highlights. The one game he's actively said is like one of his favorite games that actually he'll post anything on the loss, even though it's a loss, was the Game 5 of the 2008 final, where the Red Wings lost in triple overtime to Shakur and the Penguins. Former Devil as well. That he said he's one of his favorite games, even though they lost. That he'll post like everything from, because he likes that. He liked that game.
You can't put a price on love. But if you did, it'd cost
Right, and they won the very next game anyway. So it didn't really matter.
Turns out love's kind of inexpensive. I'm sorry. Reese's.
I mean, he's posted highlights of that series for every game except for Game 3. And Game 3 wasn't really that great of a game for the Red Wings anyway. I would vouch that the Red Wings played better in any of the games that they played in the 2009 final that they lost. They played better in all of those losses than they did in the one of the two losses they had in the 8 final in Game 3. Like, I'd say even though they lost by a couple goals, 4-2, I'd say they played much better in Game 3 of the 2009 final than they did in the 2008 final, even though the end result was much different. I appreciate that. The interesting thing, though, about my videos, well, number one, I do all types of videos, but like, if you watch different videos, like you'll go, oh, Jeds95, she's a Minnesota Wild streamer. Oh, Awood 40, he's a Red Wing streamer, or a YouTuber. Oh, what's his name? Tafumi, he's a Bruins streamer. Unless you really watched mine and heard me talk, especially because I wear different hats, I do all types of videos of all types of games. You would know me as an NHL YouTuber, but you wouldn't know Nasher, Blue Jackets, Post to Post, Canadians. You wouldn't know me unless you really like knew me like you guys. You wouldn't know me as a Devils streamer. You guys wouldn't know unless you asked me. I don't come off that way. I come off more as a generic hockey streamer than as a straight up New Jersey Devils streamer. But I am. Yeah, she's good. Jens95 makes some really good stuff. I would say, though, she makes highlights a lot of like regular season stuff. Oh, nice. If you watch my channel, though, and you watch some of my watch some of my stream, like not my streams, but my highlight videos, and you try to go like, oh, that's different from like the videos that Jens95 makes. That's like playoff goals. That's like overtime stuff, the stuff that I make. If you're kind of wondering, if you want to think of like, who is Peter like? What to stream? Not live streaming, but who is Peter like when it comes to making highlight videos? The two guys that I say would be kind of some of my influences definitely two of my influences when it came to creating highlight videos, and that I get a lot of content from, and they get a lot of content from me, are Serg72 and Kanyo19. You've probably seen them if you watch hockey videos. They post a lot of stuff. I think Kanyo19 posts, Kanyo19 has like a lot of overtime playoff goals. I do as well. Serg and Kanyo make a lot of stuff that I do. The three of us, when we make our videos, our live stream, or not our live streams, our uploads for highlights of playoffs specifically, are very similar. The only thing is that when they do highlights, the highlights that they make, their highlights tend to just be the goal. I like to have the analysis of the color commentator with every goal. So you'll see a video I'll make of like Stanley Cup final goals. You'll see like Kanyo made a video. No, I think Sarek made a video. Sarek72 made a video of Cup final goals in like 2015 or 2018 or something, and the video was 8:30. I made the same video, and my video was 25 minutes because I give the color commentating as well because I think it sounds better. Yeah, that is true. I wanted to make Red Wing to show people that I was a Red Wings fan as well, but I couldn't like edit a logo into it. So the best I can do is like, oh, is those your only teams? Where are those guys from? Oh, Detroit, right? So there you go. Yeah. There you go. Again, they're not from Detroit. I know. In fact, they're born in Orlando, but they're Michigan natives, and they were Red Wings fans before they went to Vancouver, New Jersey. Do you guys have video game YouTubers that you watch? Like I watch people who play. I told you the big games that are like. I watch people who play NHL. You said you said Royal York. You watch people who play Minecraft, or whatever. I don't. Nasher, I know, but I watch. But when it comes to like, does anybody have a certain amount of? You don't even have to say the streamers. A game of a game that's not like a sports game or a shooting game, but like, you know, like a console game like Mario or whatever. Because I watch PokeTubers. I watch a ton of like Pokemon people online on Twitch and on YouTube, and occasional hockey NHL players. That's about it. I mainly watch sports. Fall Guys. I like Fall Guys. I don't play it though.
With Verizon, you get so much more than just a great network. Unlimited plans include 5G. Plus, you'll get up to $1,000 off our best phones when you switch. Only on Verizon.
Among Us, Fall Guys. Yeah, I've told you I like Fall Guys. I don't like Among Us. It's annoying. I could think of maybe getting Among Us and we could do an Among Us stream one time, but I know nothing of the game and I would be absolutely terrible. Fall Guys I'd be into, but I don't know if you can play it on your computer. I would probably say Fall Guys. I would definitely be into doing that. All right, still at intermission.
Watson cut the lead in half before Pearson settled his second of the game. Extended the Canucks lead to 3. Welcome back to Rogers Radio. I'm Dan Murphy, Ian McIntyre, and Scott Wintle down in the broadcast booth. Now, Pedersen, we've talked about him a lot since the opening game of the season. His frustrations, not being able to score at his usual pace. And now, word breaks that he's changing agents. I'm sure this is not just a 2-week process.
Also, you guys might know, but Elias Pettersson is now changing agents. I didn't. I gotta leave one second. I'm coming back. I'll be streaming the game, but I need water. My lips are dry, and my throat is cracked, and I gotta stream one more period. So I call one more period. So I need water.
It's pretty clear that he missed JT Miller. I think we can all see that. Two of them are back together, so that's going to help. And maybe Miller's a good example. JT Miller said, early in my career, I didn't realize some of the little details I needed to take care of to make sure that I was at my best. For him, it was moving his feet. He says, now, when I move my feet, I know I'm really difficult to play against. So perhaps that can rub off on Pettersson. I don't know if it's the contract. I don't know if it's the age. I have no idea. I know that he doesn't look like a very confident player right now, but I'm very confident he will be back. You look at some of the other top players in this league. I can use many examples. Third year for Nathan McKinnon. He went through a 5-game pointless drought. In fact, he went through 2 of them. That's worked out okay.
Miller's been rather vocal this evening. We thought this might be the first time that Travis Green goes with the goaltender on consecutive games. Didn't happen. He's still alternating starts. Are you surprised, Scott?
No, I'm not. First of all, the schedule has dictated, Murph, that they were going to alternate goalies. They've had so many games that they virtually had to go this way. And I think they wanted to alternate them to see who was going to win this job early anyway. The problem is they play themselves into a bit of a hole here that pretty soon they're just going to have to go with the goalie who gives them the best chance. Overall, Holtby has looked better. Neither guy has grabbed the reins, so to speak. For me tonight, like he's got 23 saves so far.
All right, I'm back. One of the broadcasters saying that this is the best that. Oh my God, I apologize. This is the best that Thatcher Demko and any goaltender has looked in this season for Vancouver. I disagree. I think Holtby's looked fantastic this season, but we were waiting for right. So what were we doing, right? We were waiting for a game that, and I mean it's not 2-1. So if it was 2-1, maybe you could make the case a little more. But we were waiting for a game where Thatcher Demko was going to make big saves, or if it was close, he was going to make the plays. No, it's not a great team you're playing against, but we were waiting for that game where he was the offense would go, but he would still have to steal the show and be in control, and he is that too. So Thatcher Demko's starting to find his legs, right? Cangelosi, I've met Steve. It's hard to do. I've also met the radio broadcast. Not only have I met him, I'm in good contact with him because I've talked to him about radio broadcast and stuff. I've talked to both of them about radio and TV and I've met the TV and the radio crew both several times. Several times. I've met Chico Resch several times. I've met the radio broadcaster who I actually know, which is why it's embarrassing that I can't remember his name. I've met Ken Danico and Steve Cangelosi several times. And talked to them several times. And I first had met them like, hey, hi, oh, you're great. Can you sign my jersey? But I've also met and talked with them like past sign my jersey, you're cool thing. Like actually talking to them about the business and here's my email and that stuff. Also, out of curiosity, I have to now check Nathan Dallow. I got to check. That logo that you had. Because it was funny, the YouTube logo thing. I'll look at it now. It's not letting me look. I can't even find you on YouTube. It's fine. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Again, I can't do the Devil's Roar. It's just really hard for me. It wouldn't sound correct. Again, I'm trying to think of like some big time broadcasters. Jack Edwards would be a work in progress. I'd like to be able to do. Oh, I got a good one. Kelly from the Blues. There's Steen and over the line. Got it to Tarasenko. A shot. He scores! Tarasenko! Goodbye. Good night. Game over. Holy jumping, John. This place was going crazy. It's right over to Steen, and Tarasenko makes it up right over the goal, and that's a great goal for the Blues. They get their first win of the year. Vladimir Tarasenko from Alexander Steen, and they finally beat Ottawa in overtime. That's Darren Pang and John Kelly, the Blues broadcast team. But anyway, back to Boston. I like to do Jack Edwards. I've been working on it. I did one call. It was actually really good, but it's very hard to do because for all the crap he takes, he's a really intelligent guy. He's just very emotional about his team, and he's kind of very just normal as a broadcaster. It's just when stuff gets happened, that's when you can get the emotional parts of him. It's a little tricky to do, to impersonate. It's almost like impersonating an actor with some of these. Like doing voices, that's basically what this is. Off the right boards, pass it in front, backhander. Stopped, but there's going to be a penalty coming up against Schmidt, and the Canucks, who usually go on a lot of power plays but don't score, have been killing a lot of penalties, and they're going to be killing another one 31 seconds into the third period, and it's the second penalty against JT Miller in this game, which even though it's a big lead for the Canucks, isn't a great sign for the rest of the season. Right by the boards, taken over by Myers. Who backs this in? Taken away to center. And back over to Galchenyuk, off to the blue line again. Senators on this power play. No power play goals, but they've let in a shorthanded goal. Here's Mike Riley, who cannot get it through. Fun fact, there was a hockey player on my high school team named Mike Riley. Got it over to Galchenyuk off the right wall and backed it to the corner. Riley again works with it. Pass to the middle. Shot up high and wide. Here goes Galchenyuk. Last minute of play in the power play. Galchenyuk motors it over to the right corner. Galchenyuk as well. Turning. Galchenyuk shoots. Save. Demko. And the Senators keep it in. Backed it over to Galchenyuk. Former Penguin pushed it through. Here's Galchenyuk again. Back to Mike Riley. Off to the corner. Shot. Save. Demko down. Puck is loose and cleared. Thatcher Demko is really pressured there. He took a little bit of time to get up because there were so many Ottawa Senators in the crease. 17 seconds left of the power play. Senators try to weave through. Schmidt playing defense there and also off of the Tkachuk shot in the middle. Save Demko. Rebound. Pulled to center. Canucks kill the penalty. Here's JT Miller back on the ice. Gets into the play. And it comes right to him off the far boards in the Vancouver zone. Picked off by Ottawa. Trying to stash it in front. They cannot get it through on Demko. Here's Nick Paul. Holding a shot. That one went wide. And here's Shabbat. Take this one away. Off from the behind the Vancouver net. Shot in still. Canucks throw it to center. And now Vancouver can make some changes. Canucks just turned the puck over, but then they forced another turnover. Senators try to guard at center. They cannot. Here's Horvat. Horvat moving through with the burst of speed. Horvat drops off. Late man Myers. Myers does not take the slap shot. That's a screen that went wide. There's a chance off the boards that also did not go. And here's Myers to retrieve. Tyler Myers to shoot down the ice. Hoglander forecheck will work and no icing against Vancouver. And they try to force a turnover. They cannot because the Senators had too many men there with hostile sticks. And Ottawa needs something positive soon. And very soon. With 16 minutes to go in the third, the Senators trail by 3. Pearson. And now Hughes. He's got pressured by Stepan. And here's Bo Horvat. He'll shoot in. Horvat down wide. Back from behind the net. And backhanded through where Ben was and then over to JT Miller. Taken away. Over from Shabbat. Now from Demko. Besser flicks it off the right boards. Canucks shoot in. Here's Elias Pettersson, the guy who scored a goal the other night, and he's got one of the best agents now in the business. See if that can ease his mind and maybe some points for him in this game to take this game completely out of control. This team, Besser of Ottawa. Besser up with a stick. Besser goes for a change. Here's Virtanen, Here's Virtanen. To the line, Edler. Edler fakes it. He's got an assist today. Drops it off. Circle, shot, save, Murray. Rebound taken away and try to pass it in front and stuff past Matt Murray. Not able to. Slinked off the boards, Edler. Back, Sutter, shot. Up there, and gloved down by Matt Murray, who had McEwen right in front of him with 14-17 left. You're back? Okay, Josh. Thought I missed a lot of comments, but apparently I didn't. Right down off the boards. Shot in and a save by Demko. Still controlled off the wall. And flickered in throw. Here's Goodbranson. Canucks still with it. McEwen will now throw it to center and into the Senator zone. A rare icing in this game, and this one will be called against the Canucks, who have led in icings called against them in this game. You would appreciate this, Nathan, in Vancouver. An Eminem song. 4 faceoffs won by Sutter, 1 faceoff lost. And he scored 2 goals. He's had a really nice game. Myers off the boards, right over the glove. McEwen trying to win the race. He cannot. Mike Riley will take the puck. And it will be a face-off back in the Canucks zone. Bank down the glass, and let's try to keep this through and shot down again. Here's Riley. Riley pushes a pass forwards, sticked and then gloved down by Demko. So for the third straight time, we'll have a face-off in the Vancouver zone. Dadonov couldn't get there to push it through. 13-16 to go in the third, 4-1.
You don't just get Verizon 5G, you get amazing entertainment. Yep.
They come right back here at this game as it's motored from the boards. Canucks try to take it out. Off this forecheck, puck comes to center. Over away from Josh Brown, and here's Horvat. Backdoors it off the boards again. Shot thrown to center. And trying to get away from Pearson. There's Goodbranson. And a puck just went out of play and nearly hit, I think, the assistant coach of Ottawa. The trainer, not sure what happened. 12-14 to go in the third, 4-1. We'll go back to commercial.
You get amazing entertainment.
Network and Western Entertainment. Now, new one exists first with Select Unlimited and chosen originals on Discovery Plus.
There's always something new to watch. That's up all day.
And Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus are all included.
With Verizon, you get so much more than just a great network.
Unlimited plans include 5G. Plus, you'll get up to $1,000 off phone with the Select. Only on Prime. Hey guys, my windshield just got broken. I feel like I need to blow off some steam. Let's go. Mr. Blum, there's no need to be stressed. Geico makes it easy to file a claim online.
Vancouver wins at least 2 or 3 games against Ottawa. We are starting to come back. I really believe Vancouver's got to sweep this series, and I think they can. But the good thing, again, well, it's bad to lose, especially because they're divisional games. But again, the good thing is to win is that they're divisional games.
And it sure looks like he's sticking right now.
It does. And you talked about his enthusiasm, Shorty, and it's hard for us because we don't travel with the team now. And we can't practices and that. You can't go down because of COVID. You can't.
Hey, let's go Jets. They're not playing here, but okay. We see the series are being. You meant the Canucks? What? Are you just a fan of all Canadian teams here? Gone off to the boards. Edler, Hoglander there. Hoglander, young player. Hoglander's going to go right to the bench and get a new stick from the bench. He always dropped his stick in the zone, trying to go for a break. He thought he had a good chance on the puck, and that was a smart play. A little different from the Dadonov play. Well, maybe that's what Dadonov wanted to do, but didn't work this side. Hoglander's old stick is still lying on the ice. Senators trying to get it out. Here's Ben. Flown to center, and this will be an icing call against the Canucks. Esser, throw it on the center, and Edler. Now Pettersson loses it. Gets it back off the boards by the penalty box and over to Edler. And skied off the glass as well. Here's Besser. Besser then right off the boards as well and controlled to center. Taken away by Nikita Zaitsev and backhand. Try to go to Batherson. Senators stash in. Close save. Demko. Puck is taken away. Here's Sutter. Sutter with 2 goals. He shoots in. Matt Murray behind the net. Trying to backhand this through Pearson. Still to try to play it. There's a shot in front. Glove saved by Murray, who holds on with 10:23 to go in the third period. Backhanded all the way down there and right from the boards. And control the pass in front. Right off of Dadonov's stick. And the Canucks try to break in. They cannot, but they go back defensively. Just work as much time as you want if you're Vancouver. Try to get this solid win. And offside. No, we're going to have a fight here. We're going to have a fight. Second straight game with a fight for the Canucks. Roussel against the much bigger defender for Ottawa. And they're going to scrap for a little bit, but not even throw punches. That was Brown. And Brown is a much larger player than Antoine Roussel, but they're scrappy players. They went at it. John Shorthouse made a joke about 2 minutes for roughing because they didn't really throw punches, but still, it'll probably be 5 for fighting. But anyway, there you go. I'm going to go to commercial now. Midway, just a little past midway in the third period. Vancouver 4, Ottawa 1.
You need cash out of your home, and a simple way to get it, Rocket Camp. Great job, honey. So worth it. It's a great old house. Good bones, wraparound porch. 5-star, making strange houses. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
I think the sketchy website I bought this turtle from stole all my info. Ooh, have you looked on the bright side? Discovery will hold you responsible for unauthorized purchases. That's my turtle. Writer.
Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific on Sportsnet 360 and Sportsnet Now. I got my wish. They didn't get 5 minutes each. No. And you can see Josh Brown drop the plug.
Momentum shift for Ottawa. Christopher, no. No, I wouldn't say so. They don't really have momentum yet. It's a 4-on-4. They do actually say roughing. 4-on-4 with a minute 50 to go. Penalty for Brown. Penalty for Roussel. Roussel actually excels in this type of situation. A toe drag and a one-man show for the Senators, but they still couldn't get a goal. They can't buy one, and their only one of the day came off of a Canucks stick and the helmet of the goaltender. Horvat with a hit on Zaitsev. Senators bring it up late. Hughes playing the hit, and Hughes brings it up. Horvat's there as well. Here's Hughes. Hands it Pearson. Pearson a shot. Save Murray. No rebound.
This Wednesday, the Canucks continue to support positive change around mental health issues when they host their 9th annual Hockey Talks game. Fans encouraged to take to social media to share personal messages and messages of support to create an open dialogue and awareness about mental health.
Face-off was not drawn correctly, so they'll redo this. JT Miller right off his draw. There's a shot en route. Saved by Murray off a screen in front where Edler shot it. Josh Norris will take it down Sutter. Clean draw for the Canucks. Edler. Right up the point, a slap shot. That one went off the glass as well. JT Miller with the forecheck. Taken by Evgeny Dadonov. Dadonov now lost it. Canucks at center again. Moving it is Sutter. Shooting! And that went wide. That was for the hat trick. Edler at center. .30 seconds left in the 4-on-4 for the Canucks. Here's Edler with it. Edler, shot in front. Murray, rebound, save. Held by Murray as Besser tried to sweep it through. 16 seconds remain on the 4-on-4. 8:07 in the game. Still 4-1. Furious chances for the Canucks to extend their lead to 4 goals. And you know, it might be a goal if it doesn't hit Zaitsev's stick. It hits Zaitsev's stick and Besser can't cleanly deflect it in because that was the objective of the play. Right off the face-off, Canucks control. Shot in, glove down by Murray. Canucks have allowed 36.4 shots a game, the most by any team in the whole league. Canucks got a lucky bounce and shorthanded. See if they can get a lucky bounce here. Apologize, I'm just very tired. Mott takes a hit. Canucks Pearson, shot in front, save, rebound, score! Off the second attempt, 5-1. going to be Bo Horvat, his 7th of the year. No, it might be Hughes. Let's see who they give it to. As the Canucks controlled, brought it in. And it'll be Hughes. Yeah, this will be off the post, kick to the stick, skate twice, and then a backhander right through the legs of Murray, and Zaitsev couldn't stop it. So it'll be Quinn Hughes' first goal of the season. And it is 5-1 Canucks. If they hold on to win this game, what a win for Vancouver this would be. Controlled off the boards. And here's Shabbat, who shoots blocked off to the left boards. And behind the goal and flown out into the Senator zone. Batherson took a hit. There's going to be an Ottawa power play again. And another fight. We've got McEwen and we've got Watson, and McEwen takes Watson down, grabbing his helmet. This was more vicious. Right at center ice. And this is less against Ottawa, and this is more against the way the season is going. Vancouver felt like there was more to prove. They've all improved it. And McEwen takes down Watson. They'll be gone for almost the entirety of this game. A minute 46 will remain when Smith and McEwen can re-enter the ice. Smith, the only goal scorer for Ottawa. I don't believe McEwen has a point this year. Game 4, though, Predators, they really went after him. But for the Canucks, yeah, it's nice. Interesting. They give McEwen a 2-minute minor for they give a 2-minute minor for interference. Oh, that's what it was. He interfered with a player, which brought up the penalty, and then the fight came. So McEwen's I'm trying to think of this as well, because the fighting penalty starts now anyway. So yeah, he'll be back later with a minute 46 to go, even though he might not be. No, no. He's out for Here's what it is. McEwen wasn't interference. So McEwen just gets sent for fighting. Hoglander will be taking the penalty because they needed one just to take it for interference, even though it wasn't his penalty. Because he had the fighting penalty because it was McEwen's. And Vancouver has a chance here. Backhander! No, did not go through. Murray made an unbelievable stop as that was 6-1. And there's a penalty coming up, and I believe it's on the Senators. What's up, Campbell? What's going on? Thank you for showing up. The Canucks are in control 5-1 late in the third period. And Shabbat just slashed. So there was a fight here. They've got a Senator down for fighting. And now a 4-on-4. And the Canucks are going to go on the power play after the 4-on-4 is over. Campbell, I want to hear your thoughts. You're a Devils fan like me, but I'm not going to ask you that. Hughes shot saved by Murray. I want to hear your thoughts as it's gloved down on the Boston-Pittsburgh game tomorrow. You think Boston, who struggled a bit this year, for a Penguins team that has woken up, what do you think Boston's got to do to win the 2 games against the Penguins this week? Canucks are winning 5-1. They're winning 5-1. So I just wanted to know that, Campbell, what your thoughts are, what your keys might be for Boston to win this game, win the games against Pittsburgh. Chance in front, Senators shoot, save made off of Goodbranson by Demko, and Willan was there as well. 5:37 to go in the third, 5-1, Canucks.
With NHL 94 Rewind. Recognizing greatness, NHL 21. Past meets present.
Around the tires are engineered to make sure nothing comes between them and the road. Especially not a little bit of water.
The two-headed monster, I'm assuming you're meaning, is Evgeny Malkin and Sidney Crosby. That's going to be an entertaining game. That'll be an entertaining game for sure. That'll be a really good game, and it'll be tough. I'll actually be streaming tomorrow. If you want to, I don't think you'll broadcast it, but if you want to, you just let me know. Tomorrow I'll be streaming the Devils Flyers game. That's also going to be a really important, tough game, and then the Detroit Dallas game. Devils Flyers, that's a really, really tall task, but it's a good task for this young Devils team that's right now third in the division early on in the year, behind Pittsburgh and Washington. Devils are going to have to play well on the road against Philadelphia in these next two games. Next few games they'll play.
The Solvency Trustees make 2021 the year you say goodbye to your debt. Learn more at sams-trustee.com. Quick use, couple of assists, opening night. Hall of Famer. I played with Mark Howard.
Quinn Hughes, 74 games, the fifth fewest defenseman ever to get to 50 points. And it was 74 games that it took him, and he got it with a goal that put the Canucks up 5-1. 4-on-4 continuing, and then we'll have a short Vancouver Canucks power play. Taken off check and moved away by JT Miller. Canucks can control and probably milk as much clock as they want because of the game is almost over, and because as well they will get the power play. Senators will move it in shorthanded. 22 seconds left on the Canucks power play. After they drew it. And Senators turned it over. Here's Pettersson on the left wall. Here's Pettersson again. Drops it off. Intercepted. Pettersson gets it. Pettersson holds. Shoot! Save Murray. Rebound. Puck loose. Canucks try to take it away, and it went to the boards, and the penalty's over. The Senators will clear it down the ice, but this should be icing, and it will as Myers touches. 4:15 to go in the third, and the puck back in front of Matt Murray. Speaking of Dallas, who saw famous goal horn salad bars? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anything. Oh, score! Score! Just like that. Canucks off the draw, and it's 6-1. Oli Yalovi. I think this is his first goal in the NHL. I don't remember if he scored one in the first game, in the second game. And it's right off the draw, a ripper by the Finnish youngster. Right through the glove hand of Matt Murray. And what did I talk about that the Red Wings never had last year with Horvat in front? What did I talk about that Canucks did and you need if you're a good team? even if you're not a championship team, if you're a good team, you want a game against any team where you just blow them out of the water, where you get good puck luck. That could prove that you're a good team. Senators move it in. There's Brownie, passes it across. Smith trying to get it there. Saved by Demko. There's another shot. Riley, save. And here come the Canucks. Yolovi off the glass. As much as blowing out a team is fun, as that's fanned away, if you get a chance to get in on goal, the Canucks, you don't want, especially since you're playing this team again, you don't want to rub salt in the wound here. You'd like to let this clock run down, as the Canucks have potted 6 goals on Matt Murray. Oh. Yeah, Elliott, as of late, has, I just saw your comment, has played well, though, in some big Philadelphia Flyers games. After he left St. Louis and he went to Philadelphia, after Calgary as well, it kind of seemed like it would always be Hart would win big games, and Elliott he was washed up. But he's starting to actually play great in some big games. 2:28 to go in the third. Ottawa just trying to take this game down. Jot it out of their memory and get ready for the second game against these Canucks of 3 games that they will play. Miller with a hit. Hughes backhands in. That's also 2 straight goals by 2 defensemen, both wearing numbers in the 40s. 43 by Hughes on his sweater and 48 by Yolovi on his sweater. Sends shoot in Galchenyuk over to Tkachuk. Oh! Oh, I get it. It does kind of sound like that. Speaking of Pantera, I like their song Cowboys from Hell. If anybody knows that Pantera song, that's a really good song. There's also a funny story where the Pantera drummer knew one of the old wingers for the 1990s Dallas Stars that won the Cup, and they got him to make the song, the Dallas Stars song that they sing. It actually wasn't their original goal song. They used Rock and Roll Part 2, but they, as that shot is gloved down by Demko, but they decided to use it for the team. It was a rally song, and then it eventually became their goal song. Yeah, it's a really good song. Cowboys. Oh, I was going to sing it, but then I don't want to get called from copyright or something. I don't know. YouTube does weird things. Yeah, that's a good song. Pantera's a good band. They kind of stick out because they're a very American. I told you, I like power metal usually from Europe. They're a very American style, but it's kind of weird because it's that whole country music style, but it's sung in a metal type form. So you kind of have to get used to it, but it's good. Here's a chance in front. Over is Sutter. No! Did he score? He scores, but will this be the hat trick? I don't know if it's tapped in. It's 7-1 Canucks, but they're going to have to look to see if he gets the hat trick because there was a Vancouver Canuck by the skate of Murray who had his stick close to the crease. They're showing Sutter. We'll have to see if this is the hattie. There is a hat lobbed on, and it looks like it'll be the hat trick. So Sutter steals the puck here on the boards. He moves in and pressures, and we're going to have to look at this again. This puck goes in. Oh, yeah, that's in. Hat trick. 7-1 Canucks statement. It is absolutely fun to play hockey, yeah. 33 seconds left in the third. So Sutter gets a hat trick in this game. We've seen a few crazy ones. And We've got a tussle. We've got Watson We've got Watson and Roussel. They're fighting. Watson was called for fighting before. He just got out, and he's fighting again. Roussel takes a fist to the back of Watson, and then he throws a punch right to the chest. Roussel stood up there, and both guys are dead tired. Watson will go to the locker room, and this will end his night. 2 fights, 2 losses. Roussel's night is over as well, but the Canucks' night is over as well soon with 22.1 on the clock. And Edler took a big hit by Watson, and I don't think Roussel liked that. And then Roussel hit Watson up high, and that prompted showtime. Yeah, I'm very happy. Oh, nice, Josh. Congrats. Schofield. They're just trying to separate everything, and there we go. Here's the face-off, taken away by the Senators. Off to the boards. Thrown to center again. Held backhanded off. Goodbranson takes a hit. And Roussel and off the boards as well. Ball shoot this in. And Demko did let a goal off of Meyer's stick, who congratulates him in his mask. That's the only blemish for the Canucks. 7-1 thumping of Ottawa. Vancouver snaps their 2-game losing streak and the first goal of the career of Olli Juolevi. Another milestone, the 50th point of the career of Quinn Hughes, the fifth fastest player to get to that point. Took him 74 games, and a hat trick for Sutter and a win for Demko. It's congratulated by Braden Holtby, Zach McEwen. 3 fights. What an amazing game for Vancouver. They win 7-1. And that is a huge, huge win for the Canucks, 3rd of the season. And they'll get ready for their 2nd game here in a few nights against the Senators, who will definitely be back and be ready. And it'll be on Wednesday, a 7:30 Eastern game. Wow. Shall we be ready for that on Wednesday? Tomorrow. Oh, awesome. I'm a little tired, but we'll do predictions. Also, first hat trick of the career of Sutter. Also, interestingly enough, the Senators actually beat the Canucks in shots on goal, 36-35, and they still thumped them 7-1. That's how good Demko was. Okay, predictions for tomorrow. We have a lot of games. Pittsburgh versus Boston. Bruins in overtime, 4-3, DeBrusk. Islanders and Capitals. Islanders 5-3, Bailey. Rangers and Sabres. Sabres 3. New York Rangers 1. Game-winning goal, Taylor Hall. Florida versus Columbus. Panthers 6, Blue Jackets 4. Barkov. Oh, nice. In Buffalo. Okay. Kings against the Wild. 4-1. Minnesota. Game-winning goal, Eriksson Ek. Jets and Oilers. Jets 5-2. The Ehlers show continues. Nikolai Ehlers. Nashville versus Chicago. 5-1. Forsberg. Predators win. That place would go just crazy in Minnesota. St. Louis versus Vegas. A playoff preview, I believe. I believe those two teams will meet in the playoffs. Blues 3-2 in overtime. Braden Shen. Ducks in Arizona. 3-2 Coyotes. Also a late goal. Not an overtime goal, but a late goal. I hate to do this because I like the Coyotes a lot, but I'm going to give it to I'm trying to think of I'll give it to Rowney. 3-2 Ducks, Rowney. Toronto versus Calgary. 4-2 Flames. To Chuck the game-winning goal. 4-2 Flames to Chuck the game-winning goal. San Jose versus Colorado. Avalanche 5. Sharks 1. Game-winning goal, Rantanen. Sorry for that. So Avalanche Sharks 5-1 Rantanen. Red Wings and Dallas. Wings win 2-0. Game-winning goal, Mantha. Devils against the Flyers. Game-winning goal, I'm just looking for something right now here it is. Game-winning goal for the Devils, 4-3, Palmieri. The New Jersey beats Philly 4-3, thanks to Kyle Palmieri. I'll just wait for what you say, Josh, and then we're going to end the stream. I'm just waiting for you, Josh, to tell me who's going to win, the Devils or the... Oh, 3-2 in overtime. Severson very early in overtime. All right. Good to know. Tomorrow, we will have 2 games for a stream. We are going to start at 7 o'clock Eastern Time for the Devils and the Flyers. We'll miss the start, but at the end of at intermission, and at the end, an intermission we'll call it, and at the end of the Devils Flyers game, we will conclude of whatever remains of the Red Wings and Dallas Stars game. That'll be tomorrow's stream with a ton of games. 3 starting at 7 and the last starting at 9 o'clock Eastern. Those are Eastern time. So also the Canucks play on Wednesday too, and that'll actually be easier for me my time. And in fact, the Canucks Senators game is actually going to be, oh no, it's 8 p.m. Why did it say 7? I must have gotten, I said 7:30 East. Oh, the Canucks Senators game is actually 8 p.m. Eastern, not 7:30 p.m. Eastern. But that's Wednesday. Don't worry about that. So we'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Happy hockey, everybody. Canucks win 7-1 domination.